Lawmakers face a January 21st deadline to file bills that will be considered in the upcoming legislative session. I spoke with Ecapitol News Director Sean Ashley about that and other goings-on at the Capitol. Sean, thank you for being with us. First of all, what stands out in your opinion among the bills that have already been filed?
Well, bills have been filed covering a lot of areas, everything from who can use which bathrooms to what kind of lights can be on motorcycles. But probably one of the biggest areas that's being attacked is related to the tax code. We've seen a number of bills filed which would suspend certain tax credits for the upcoming fiscal year. One goes so far as to suspend the Quality Jobs Program, which pays out nearly $90 million a year to growing businesses in the state of Oklahoma. I suspect there will be more bills filed along those lines, and we'll just have to wait and see.
Okay, well, how are budget problems likely to impact the session?
Well, that's one reason I think we're seeing these bills related to the tax credits. But more importantly, what we will see as we move into the session itself is that the legislature has to write two budgets. They have to rewrite the current fiscal year's budget to try and deal with the cuts that are being made now. They have $144.4 million in the rainy day fund that they could spend, and they'll probably appropriate some of that money. And then they have to work on the FY 2017 budget, which is going to be a very difficult job, and there'll be a lot of legislation related to it.
Wow, they have a lot of things to take into account when they do that.
There'll probably be some brutal arguments in the committee rooms and on the floor.
Okay. Well, talks are continuing regarding the future of the Native American Cultural Center. We've been hearing about that for a long time.
That's right.
What's happening there?
I was surprised this week. I attended a meeting of their governing board, and they were talking about the agreement between the city of Oklahoma City and the Chickasaw Nation, which is making good progress, they were told. The deadline for that agreement to be reached between the Chickasaws and the city is January 29th. It appears they are going to come up with something. Then they have to get an agreement with the state of Oklahoma by March 15th. That appears to be moving forward as well. Just in case, Senator David Holt has filed a bill that would delay implementation of that agreement to 2017 if needed, or that deadline until 2017. So they're really working to get something done there to complete the center.
So it looks like everyone's on board to try to make this happen.
That would seem to be the case. That's what the governing board was told earlier this week.
All right. Sean Ashley with Ecapitol, thank you for being with us.
You're very welcome.